I'm Stacy Herbert, and I run the Bitcoin office for President Bukele. El Salvador is Bitcoin country, and that's what the Bitcoin office does, is we help guard and maintain the brand of Bitcoin country, and we help with Bitcoin policy, whether it includes from our education projects to our foreign policy in terms of opening Bitcoin embassies in Lugano, Switzerland, for example, or attracting investors into the country. Investors like Kathy Wood that are establishing businesses here. So that's what the Bitcoin office does.
I'm Max Kaiser. I am the senior Bitcoin advisor to President Bukele, and we keep it focused on Bitcoin. And we like to think of El Salvador and the brand of Bitcoin country as being synonymous. And we work very hard in keeping out projects that would not be consistent with the president's vision and the idea of Bitcoin country.
Bitcoin is uncensorable, it's self-sovereignty, it's independence, and I think you see that across everything that President Bukele does for El Salvador. He talks about true independence, he talks about a real peace finally. These are all the things that are embodied in Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is, there is no boss of Bitcoin. You might have heard of the 2.4 million other crypto. They all have a boss, they have a marketing team, they have a whole foundations that run those coins, right? Those are the top of those coins, and they are businesses that are trying to earn money. Bitcoin is sovereign money, sovereign wealth, and sovereignty. So what we have with Bitcoin and Bitcoin country is we have President Bukele as the head of the country. And he's head of the monetary system here. So I think what we have is true independence and sovereignty, and we're not censorable. And that's really important in this day and age when we see the increasing application of sanctions, for example, against all sorts of countries across a wide range, not just like the obvious sort of enemies, right? But across even kind of frenemies or even friends, where their banks might get sanctioned, whether even it's like Switzerland or France, like you're starting to see the breaking down of the global order based around the US dollar. And I think in this era that is going to come, I think Bitcoin, you'll see what it means to be independent, sovereign, and uncensorable.